It took over 9,000 auditions in 9 cities to find Canada's top 155 singers. And it's going to take just 4 days to slash that number down to 32. Better hold on to something.
Canadian Idol is like first step to opening a lot of doors for me. You know, I'm top 150 in Canada, so that's a big deal.
When they said, okay, you're going to Toronto, I was really surprised and I was really happy.
How many more days to Toronto?
1.
1?
Yeah.
Nervous?
Yeah.
When she told me that she got through, I told her, I said, you know what, I knew you were going to.
I just couldn't believe that I would actually get the gold ticket. Like, it's not that I had no confidence in myself, it's just, it was so unimaginable.
Just be sure that you sing well, that's it. You don't ask for more.
Thanks, Dad. Son,
Yeah.
just don't mess up.
Don't screw it up, boy. I know what I want to do, and I'm really determined. I'm ready for everything, so.
I'm sure the top 100, there's going to be 100 most talented competitors out there, and it's going to be tough, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. So basically, I'm just going to go in there, enjoy the experience, sing as best as I can, and we'll see what gives way for me.
In honor of your leaving me and me taking your room, and to singing your heart out.
Okay.
Cheers. Everyone around here just can't wait for me to go to Canadian Idol, and they want to see me on TV.
I've never been asked anything I am for, so it's exciting. And look where I live in this little town.
Hey, Adam, buddy. What you saying, buddy? Getting nervous.
I'm really excited. It's something new. Big city, Toronto. It's like I'm looking forward to seeing CN Tower.
Saying goodbye is tough, especially when your future is uncertain. How will Newfoundland's gold ticket winners stack up against the competition? One thing's for sure, it's going to be the adventure of a lifetime. From every corner of Canada, all planes lead to John.
The Idol bus is on the move. We are welcoming competitors from all across Canada, and it is up to me to make sure they arrive at the hotel safely. We found the next Canadian Idol. All right, guys, follow me. We're getting on the bus. Take you to the hotel. Is this luggage? Okay, thank you. Please get on the bus. Yes, this bus. The bus is just one step closer to your hotel room, so that's pretty good, eh? Idols, welcome to Toronto!
Toronto at last. What a rush.
Must be the ones who start to mold a new reality. Closer to the heart. Closer to the heart.
From planes to trains, John greets another batch of arrivals, including one long-lost family member.
Brother!
John hasn't seen his brother, Daniel, since the Toronto auditions.
I love you, Mama. Okay, don't drink too much. Bye-bye.
How's Mama?
Oh, she's fine. Elle va très bien.
Ah, c'est bon, hein? C'est bon.
What's in here? Don't. No.
Oh! Left-handed people off the bus first. It's going to be a lot easier that way.
Yay! The competition was so fierce this year, our top 100 is actually a top 155. That's a lot of people to check in at one time.
I'm excited to be here. I've never been to Toronto before.
I'm excited. I'm ready for this.
There's some competition in the air, but it's not too bad. The people are gentle.
Checking in is simple and easy, for most.
What number's your room?
I don't know. You're supposed to check that first.
You're supposed to put one of these with your room number.
160. What is this, the first floor? So I'm going up.
After a whirlwind trip across the country, the competitors finally take a moment to get their bearings and settle in. It's not all sweat and tears. Sometimes you just gotta stop and smell the AstroTurf.
This is awesome.
What's up? It's awesome to be here. See everybody.
And the kids keep coming.
Sure, look at that. Check out the view. That's the Sky Dome.
I'm nervous of what might happen. Obviously, a person's life's gonna change if they win a competition this big. I can't find my key. Oh, my bad, 429.
I just met Joshua on the bus. I'm gonna go see if he wants to go get something to eat.
I'm not really here to like pick up a girl. I'm just here to win a competition. Totally contradicts everything I set up in the hotel.
I smell a showman's. Time for Teresa to settle in and meet her new roommate, Diane.
Hello. What's your name?
Diane. And you?
Teresa.
Teresa, how you doing? Nice to meet you too.
Where are you from?
I'm from Woodstock, and you?
I'm from Saskatchewan, Saskatoon.
Oh my gosh, wow, yes.
Now it's time for a little Idol a la carte.
We're going to eat. We're starving.
The tension is all but forgotten as a camp atmosphere takes over and the competitors bond.
Tell me what this is.
Tell you the truth, I just want to sing, you know? And all my people out there, yeah, keep on looking.
I'm making this thing, what am I gonna do, what am I gonna wear? For like the whole, every single day up until now. You can't go through a day without thinking about Canadian Idol.
Are you in like the bistro? My dad is actually here by chance. They planned a trip to Toronto. It's so important to have somebody that's close to you around.
Not everything is going smoothly. Winnipeg flights were canceled, so those competitors were stuck in the airport all day long.
My luggage was delayed. They tell me that it will be coming in tonight, and all of us are going on like no sleep, so it doesn't make it any better, but that's okay. It's okay.
Lost bags? How about a lost competitor?
We are missing Mike Weldon. Are you still in the same building that you arrived in? Don't move.
Hours later, Mike Weldon finally arrives.
You know, Mike is here. Awesome. There he is.
Late for dinner, but happy to be back on track.
Awesome.
Cheryl finally hits her room, and it's time for bed. At least she doesn't have to unpack. And if the stress of it all gets to you, there's always the hot tub. Right, Josh? Coming up after the break, they're piling in for the first day of competition.
Love this experience. It's once in a lifetime.
That's next on Canadian Idol. Here we go. The Top 100 competition is underway, and our hopefuls couldn't be more excited. The John Bassett Theatre is where our live Top 10 shows will eventually take place, but by then, 145 of these guys will be long gone. Before the singing and the cutting begins, our judges take to the stage to inspire the competitors. For a quarter of them, this will be their last day in the land of Idol.
You guys know why you're here, obviously. You've accomplished something that I think you should all be proud of from this point on. No matter what happens, don't hold back. Blow us away. That's all you got to do. All right? So good luck.
The singers this year are way better than they were last year, and you guys should be really proud of yourselves.
No, this isn't the end of the world. You've gotten this far, but don't bore the hell out of us. That's all I ask you. You know what I mean? It's the same old thing. You just got to give it what you got.
It's really sort of like going to boot camp. These 4 days, it's just up to us. After that, it's up to Canadians. Have a really good time. Be excited. Enjoy it. Love this experience. It's once in a lifetime.
With those words still ringing in their ears, the competitors hit the stage. They were all good enough to make it this far, but who will be good enough to make it further? That's for the judges to decide.
Day one, the rules are simple. Each gold ticket holder hits the stage 10 or 11 at a time, and then they start singing a verse and a chorus. After that, the cutting begins right in front of everyone. By the end of the day, 40 people will be gone. This is gonna hurt.
Kim Savage is the first to step up to the plate. A judge's favorite in Ottawa, how will she fare under this kind of pressure?
And you know, wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Thank you.
Cheryl isn't going to let a little lost luggage slow her down.
I can catch the moon in my head. Don't you know who I am? Remember my name, fame. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly high. Oh yeah.
Marilyn took a softer approach, but will she knock out the judges?
And I know he watches me.
What? Jason Greeley's got his voice back, and he's not afraid to use it.
This moment,
when I'm faced with the knowledge that you just don't love me.
The first 10 songs have been sung. Now the judges have to start cutting. In moments, they'll separate the groups into 2 lines, and one of those lines will be going home. But which?
05848, step forward, please. 06077, step forward, please. 01876. Okay, front row staying, back row goes home.
In the blink of an eye, the idle dreams of 6 competitors have been dashed. For the survivors, it still has to sink in. But for those going home, the disappointment is overwhelming.
It is kind of heartbreaking, but I've never been here, so it's kind of like an experience for me, a great experience. And I'm happy I made it this year.
I totally thought when you said I should step forward, I totally thought I was going home. I was like, that's it, I'm done, see ya. Give me my plane ticket. And I still haven't gotten my luggage, so it's all borrowed stuff, so rocking it.
Serge pulled out his first audition song and wowed a whole new audience.
As it touched the sand, now and forever, I will be your man.
Caleb's distinctive flavor gave this Stevie Wonder song a new intensity.
But what I really feel, my eyes won't let me hide, 'cause they always start to cry.
Ottawa's Philomena Pasqua impressed the judges with her poise and confidence.
Without feeling it inside.
Medicine Hat hopeful Kalen Porter battled his shyness and showed us why he's a contender.
But losing everything is like the sun going down on me.
Montreal competitor Valérie Jalbert's relaxed confidence shone through her performance.
Amen. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna let myself, absolutely soaking away. It's raining men.
Danielle's performance was so infectious, everyone just had to join in.
All night, yeah, all night long, yeah, all night long, all night, yeah, 'cause once you get started, you can't sit down.
Jessica belted out a little Alicia Keys.
Knows a real woman when she sees her, and a real woman knows a real man ain't afraid to please her. So
Karina took her moment in the spotlight, and her friend Chaya was there to capture it.
There's just an empty place. There's nothing left here to remind me. Just the memory of your face. Take a look at me now.
Just so you guys know, I'm going to sing I Was Made to Love Him, which was originally I Was Made to Love Her by Stevie Wonder, but I changed the words to suit my sexual preference.
Funny and energetic, Elena might just be what the judges are looking for.
Sweetheart, we're always hand in hand. Don't you know I was made to love him, build my world all around him. Yeah, yeah.
Jermaine not only nailed his performance, he took the house down with him.
In this path unwinding, in the circle of love.
The singing continued all day, and so did the slashing. And the tension while the judges deliberated was nearly unbearable.
Number 3, stand. Number 4 is gone. Number 4 is gone.
Amy Bayer-Jean, step forward, please. Barrett Pace, step forward, please. And Jermaine Richards, step forward, please. And the back row is going home.
Saying goodbye to new friends was tough, but being cut on your first day was even tougher.
05315, step forward. 01670, step forward. 00086, step forward. 01155, step forward. Back row goes home. 03312, 05041, 03239, 00031, step forward. Back row stays. Front row goes home. 06741, step forward. 06124, step forward. Front row goes home.
Front row goes home, the back stays.
Front row goes home.
Halfway through the day, 20 dreams have already been dashed.
Out.
Thank you.
I'm actually glad to go home. Because obviously, I knew I wasn't going to be a Canadian idol. I want to be a Canadian singer.
It'll be a long, lonely ride home, especially for people like Karina. Her good friend Shia is still in the competition.
I wasn't what they were looking for, and same. Like, look at this girl, you know? You're so young, and you have so many opportunities.
Coming up after the break, the fight for survival continues as the judges turn up the heat.
07126, step forward, please.
It's the second half of day one, and the pressure is mounting as the number of competitors continues to dwindle.
We're getting going again right now, right after lunch on day one.
Would the afternoon be any easier than the morning? Only one way to find out. Newfoundland's Adam Cross is first to hit center stage as everyone looks on.
Oh, you got to try and no, baby, you try.
Adam's buddy Kirk is next up, and he goes at it with the same spirit and determination that we saw in St. John's.
You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. And I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Kyla sings from her heart and touches everyone else's.
Your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak. Are you smart? But don't you change a hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay.
At the end of the day, Brandy lights up the house with an electrifying vocal performance. Hearing all those great solos makes even the most talented singer nervous. There are no guarantees.
05839, step forward, please. Back row staying.
Okay, Kaylee.
I'm a yes for Kaylee.
Salika,
I'm a yes.
Joshua, I'm a yes.
Joshua, I'm a yes.
Yep.
Dave Lockhart, I'm a yes.
Kyla,
I'm a yes.
Okay, 05937 05418 01889. Step forward, please. The front row goes home, the back row stay.
08578 01616 258 7639 3019 3226 00800 6387 8232. Front row stays.
He's traveled over 1,000 miles and has the entire island of Newfoundland behind him. But for Kirk, the journey ends here. And what makes it even more disappointing is that he'll have to leave his friend Adam behind.
Yeah, good luck. You best. What'd you guys say to each other before you came here? Going all the way? Yeah. Listen, you just beat out a lot of people, you know, and if you can't be happy now, who knows what's gonna happen tomorrow, right? So you better enjoy yourself tonight. So you gotta go celebrate soon. Oh, yeah? All right, I'm gonna let you do your thing.
There'll be no celebration for Adam. Later that same night, he quits the competition. But for those who survive, it's sweet relief.
So my legs were shaking. And, oh, it was great.
They beat the odds, for today at least.
Everyone is so supportive in this competition, and that's what feels so good.
We're staying one more day anyway.
I'm not worried because I think I can handle it.
The judges were on their feet, and I haven't seen that yet today, so I'm gonna dance.
Giver, yeah. That's it, pretty much, that's the strategy.
Well, the cuts are over for today. Now it's time to learn a new song as the next phase of the competition turns absolute strangers into musical groups.
With the groups locked, it's time to face the music. The girls are first to hear the song choices, and for many, it's unfamiliar terrain. Luckily, vocal coach Sarah Morrison is on hand.
Right now, I'm just establishing the melody with them, getting them familiar with it and the form. Then it's up to them.
In order to impress the judges, the groups will have to find their own voice. But hanging over them is the knowledge that this is still an individual competition.
Last year, this is where I got cut, was on the group performances. So for me, it's a little more tense.
And hearing great singers all around you can't make it any easier. This is gonna be a long night.
It's final executive decision. We could always jump off a cliff backward.
Yeah, I'm in.
Let the rain fall down.
I know a workout. These guys are cool.
Flat. You have to do it flat.
Belongs to me.
Do it like that, simple. Just like
Up next, late rehearsals lead to great performances for some and embarrassment for others.
They forgot their words. They didn't like any of us.
That's coming up next on Canadian Idol. Back at the hotel, they're rehearsing with a few interruptions.
Housekeeping. Ow! Okay, I win. Hi, Jonathan David Dorr here. Come on, Savat. Are you guys in Canadian Idol?
Not really.
No, I'm not fair. Do you have anything you want to say to the camera as we're leaving here?
My mom's making me do this.
How are we feeling?
If they would please serenade me, that would just make my year.
It would make your year.
I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind
that I put down in words
how wonderful life is while you're in the world.
They can do that for me, they can do that for a million.
As the night wears on and on, the rehearsals continue anywhere and everywhere.
This is so embarrassing.
Hi. How are you?
Come home to me, darling. Nobody left in this world.
The chocolate chips and the vanilla.
I can sing. I just don't know my left from my right. I can sing. That's all.
He wants to see us do this.
2, 3, 4.
The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you.
Ah, there they are. Look what I found.
Come on.
That's no pillow fight.
It's 11:30 at night. I have to wake up at 7 in the morning and sing all day.
7. Try like 5.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. All you have to do is call.
Now you guys have to go out because now we seriously have to practice.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so tired. I have to go to sleep.
You're gonna make her cry, actually.
Willie's having trouble learning the lyrics, and time's running out.
Just asked him to hammer it out and stuff. Because the two of us pretty much got her figured. But we just got to get him to hammer it out in his head, you know. We don't want him to look bad tomorrow. And it'll make us look bad if he looks bad.
I'm just trying to work it out to get it down pat.
You figure you got her here?
I think we should do a crack at it.
All right.
Man who makes potions and I travel and show. I know it's not too much, but it's the best I can do.
I don't know. Hopefully by sunrise we'll have it figured out.
With alarm clock set, it's time for a few hours shut-eye.
Au revoir. À demain.
Yesterday was a solo showcase, but day 2 is all about team effort. It takes a completely different set of skills to work as a group and still stand out. Now, if you can't do either of those things, you're in real trouble.
First out of the gate, Nanika, Manoa, and Diane.
The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. While brushing my hair now, I'm wondering what dress I'll wear now. I'll say a little prayer for you. The words of a broken heart, it's just emotion taking me
Rebecca,
home.
Amna, and Danielle rehearsed all night, and it shows.
Sing a song, but if you don't come back, come home to me, darling. Don't you know there's nobody left in this world to hold me tight? Nobody left in this world to kiss goodnight. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Thank you.
You know, you guys, the preparation was all over that performance. Good job.
Really yeah, it was good to see that.
It was awesome.
Your song was a popular choice with wildly varying results.
I know I'm not one of those who can easily hide, but I don't have much money. But boy, if I did, I'd buy us a big house where we could both live. If I was a sculptor, but then again no. Or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world.
Thank you.
If I was at the grade 6 music festival, I would have expected something way better than that. So that gives you an idea of how bad that was. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Sorry, Canada. My lack of musical background definitely caught up with me today.
They forgot their words.
We didn't forget our words.
We didn't forget our words.
I screwed up a little time.
Let's say I choked.
We practiced after he left to go swimming.
I was happy with my performance. I'm just not happy that I went with my group.
I know we found him a little obnoxious. First time I met him, he was like real cool, but I know he got conceited as we went along.
These two were a lot better than I was.
I hope he doesn't get penalized due to me.
Pretty bad that like we have to suffer because we practice hard and he never.
So I don't think I have much of a chance, but we'll see.
Will they look back to like other stuff?
For your sake, I sure hope so.
You just call out my
Coming up, groups continue
It's a
to mess up.
I forget the words, I'm sorry.
Next on Canadian Idol. The second half of day 2 brought incredible performances.
And lonely. But just listen to the words of this song. This one goes out to you, baby. I talk to you for a second. Listen.
She's faced the hardest times you can imagine. And many times her eyes fought back the tears. And when a youthful world was falling, each time I lend a shoulder bore the weight of all her fears, and the sorrow no one hears still rings into the night silence in her ears. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a free and gentle flower growing wild. Let the rain fall down upon her. Hey, hey. For she's a free and gentle lady growing wild. Oh, 'cause she's a flower. Growing wild. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good job.
I like the way you guys figured out your parts in terms of your natural voices and where you should be. I think that was really cool. Well done.
That was really, really good work.
Thank you.
Thanks very
Thanks,
much,
guys. That was awesome.
After hours of rehearsal, it's do or die time for Willie and the boys.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those guys who can get on high. I know it's the best I can do. Despite times, it's me and you. I know you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down words. How wonderful life is, you're in the world.
Which part of the song did you learn, Willie?
I had the song literally down pat.
Good, sing the first verse, a cappella.
All right. The feeling's a bit. If I had the first words,
It's
a
little
bit funny.
All right. It's a little bit funny, the feeling inside. I'm not the type, I'm not one of those who can run and hide. I forget the words, I'm sorry.
Thanks for coming.
You guys got to know something. This is about building careers, right? There's no excuses. No, straight up, there's no excuses, right? You rehearse, you get it tight, and whatever you did the most tightly, you do over and over again. Straight up.
We didn't put the work in.
Straight up indeed, but it's too little and probably too late to do them any good.
That's brutal. That's completely brutal. I feel like I let them down big time.
I knew the song basically like the back of my hand, and then we started rehearsing, and then I started forgetting it.
The three of us were pretty misorganized. We were kind of mismatched. It's a shame. There's no excuse, though.
As Mike and Albert mull over their performance, 16-year-old Willie is heartbroken, and his mother takes him away for a private moment.
When you're down and trouble.
Back inside, the ladies are stealing the show.
And nothing, oh, nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will, yeah. Now ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you, yes, and desert you, and they'll take your soul if you let them, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Oh, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. All you've got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend.
Thank you.
Good job.
That was good.
Our final group has just left the stage, and now the focus shifts to our judges, because now they've got to cut a quarter of today's performers.
Who's going home?
Coming up after the break, it's Judgment Day for the groups, and no one knows who's safe.
Some good news and some bad news, which would you like first?
The end of day 2. 31 of these talented singers have sung their last. Now everyone waits in anxious silence while the judges deliberate.
Who's going home?
6.
She goes.
Gone.
She's cute as can be. She can't sing.
I agree. I don't think she can sing either.
I've got keeper on all 4 of these.
Same with
Me too.
1/3 of the way there.
Somebody order dinner.
Next, down below.
The other one can't sing to save her life.
I agree with him.
I agree.
I agree. Next page.
Yeah, I want all these guys to stay.
Okay, so
So then
they're all
that's
saying.
it. Okay, we're halfway through. We may have to do more cuts, but I think there's whole groups going now.
You're killing me.
Yeah, definitely.
Just so you know.
I know. That's why we're here.
Oh, here's an interesting one, ladies and gentlemen. Willie White, good night.
I would like to fight for Willie, but
We're one shy. I'm really not big on Barrett.
The judges have been deliberating for about 45 minutes. Anyway, once they're done in here, we go to the rooms.
A few minutes later, the word comes down, deliberations are over. It's time to divide the competitors.
Right now, the kids are being separated, but they don't know what rooms they're going to or who they're going to see when they get in there.
The other 2 guys in our group come in this room, we're for sure going home. Right now, I live in Crap My Pants, Alberta. So on.
The remaining competitors have been broken up into these 4 rooms. Many of today's singing groups have been ripped apart and nobody knows where they stand. The one thing they do know is that at least one of these rooms is not a safe place to be anymore.
As the judges prepare to hand down their decisions, the weight is almost too much. The competitors look to each other for support. This won't be easy.
Okay, so I have some good news and some bad news. Which would you like first?
Bad. I like it that you're telling me. Bad.
You're all staying.
The first room is safe. While they celebrate, the judges move on to room 2.
I'm so ecstatic right now. I feel so good. I worked so hard tonight. I'm gonna bring it tomorrow, Matt. I'm gonna bring it.
Inside room 2, the suspense is just about killing them.
Right now, I'm just all right, man. I guess until they walk in, that's when it'll really be like.
I got the feeling in my belly.
I feel really corny right now.
Hey! What's up, Farley?
We had a rough time deliberating when we came through today after all the group performances, and we got to tell you guys the real deal. You're all staying.
Safe. And they couldn't be happier.
Wow, you got me scared there for a second.
2 rooms are safe, and 2 rooms still don't know their fate. Who's going home, and who will live to sing another day?
I don't think I have ever been this nervous. Ever. In your entire life? My entire life.
It's very stressful. We just have to like stay strong, stay focused, and go day by day, or even like minute by minute.
Okay, everybody, before I cut to the chase, you really played the game. You did what you had to do. But you're going home.
After all that work, it's hard to believe it's over.
I honestly thought that I did a really good job.
Everyone in here is a little bit disappointed whether they want to admit it or not.
I'm not disappointed at all. Not one little bit. You know why? I'll tell you why.
You're gonna get on TV?
I got a free trip. Yeah, I got a buffet. Yes! Nice!
I figured that I guess this room would be safe in my mind. Like towards the end, I was just thinking this room was safe. And that Brock and Steven were going home. But I guess it was the other way around.
For the final room, the wait has been unbearable. That's because they don't yet know they're safe.
Oh my God.
You're the real Canadian Idol. Please stand up.
So, you know, we've been deliberating for quite a long time, and it's really, really hard what we have to go through. But I'm happy to say you're staying.
Very happy today. 'Cause I'll be your friend. All right.
80 talented singers are still in the competition. Now it's time to head back to the first room where some groups are reunited. Others learn the bad news about their new friends.
There's some really talented people here and stuff, especially self-taught people and stuff. Like, you guys you cut them all. You cut like the cream of the crop out. And Albert, he's still there. It's all good. This isn't for me. It was never for me. I fooled myself into thinking something that wasn't true.
We're the ones who pick them, so therefore we should be the ones that tell them. I mean, there's people crying in the halls while we're going in to tell people good news. At the same time, we also know that we're looking at faces today that we know we're going to be telling tomorrow they're going home. So they're staying, they're only really staying tonight, and tomorrow they could be going home.
Well, so ends day 2, but the journey is far from over. Tune in tomorrow as the carnage continues all the way up to the top 32.
Stand up and represent who you are and where you come from.
It's all or nothing for the remaining 80 competitors as they sing duets and solos like their lives depended on it.
Take it to Vegas, baby.
All the cheers, all the tears. It's a make or break race to the top 32, and you're not going to want to miss a second of it.
On to the next round.
Tomorrow night on Canadian Idol.